What's going on, family?
Hi.
In today's video, we're going to share with you how to overcome your fear of participation in the meetings. Now, maybe you've heard a couple tips or strategies from brothers and sisters in articles, or wherever you perhaps have heard some different information on how to overcome your fear or how to participate more. And we definitely say go read that, go watch that, before you listen to us. Or if you'd rather listen to us first, then great. But we definitely don't want to steal away from any value from anyone else in the organization that has tried to cover this subject in a different light before. But we're going to share with you how we have personally overcome our fear of commenting and participating in the meetings, and how we're still doing our best to overcome our fears of participation in the meetings. So one of the biggest things that people worry about is other people's judgment. What stops you from actually raising your hand, putting it up, and sharing, say, a read scripture, a personal comment, a PC? I love the PCs.
Personal
I love putting them out there. What stops you? Normally, for a lot of people, the first thing, at least for us, is fear of judgment. What if I give this comment and I'm wrong? What if I give this comment and people talk about me and they say, why are they sharing their personal experience? They didn't say that they should do that. They didn't ask for that. Or, they read the wrong scripture. Or was that the right answer to the paragraph? Sometimes you're wondering this. Well, what if I give the wrong answer? You're overthinking. And on top of that, you're worrying about other people's judgment of you. See, the beautiful thing about being in the truth is, all of our brothers and sisters, at least most of them, maybe a couple, and you're like, I don't know about that. But most of them, at least, if not all, are not there to judge you negatively. They're not gonna, after you finish a talk, finish an assignment, finish a comment, say, oh man, what a terrible comment, I hate that. They always give such bad comments. Because in the truth, we judge you for your effort, not for it being perfect. We judge effort, not perfection. Right? So you don't have to be perfect.
But you're commenting for Jehovah.
Right.
You're telling Jehovah, here I am,
Right.
I'm using my voice to say something that it's really personal.
Right.
Not really personal, but something that touched your heart, and how does it relate to whatever we're studying? And Jehovah's proud of you.
Right.
It doesn't matter what anybody thought. I mean, unless you're saying something that you shouldn't really be saying, but Jehovah seeing that you did it, and even if you were afraid, you did it.
Right.
Like, he's proud of you. So I mean, it's hard because your first thought is, what are they gonna say? Are they gonna judge me? Are you gonna, and then at the end of the day, maybe many people come up to you and say, oh my gosh, your comment was amazing. It's so encouraging.
It was so special.
Yeah. So yeah, you like, sometimes you just have to turn that off. Don't think and just do it. Just do it.
Because a lot of people are gonna wonder, hey, if I give this comment, that's the biggest thing. What are the elders gonna say? If you're a brother, like, oh no, if I give an off comment, I'm not gonna be able to reach out, I'm not gonna be able to do this, and your brain starts thinking about all these things that you're not gonna be able to do, at least from my point of view. Or if you're a sister, or whatever the case may be, or you're just going to meetings, whatever your biggest fear is, one of the first things that people think about is other people's opinions of them. And the only opinion that you should truly be worrying about first is just Jehovah's. And he's gonna love you no matter what, especially if you have good intent. Everything in life just comes down to your intention. If your intention is to comment or give a personal comment for people to praise you, for people to look at you and say, wow, you're overcoming that kind of trial, and you want the recognition to say, oh, I'm enduring this and I'm enduring that, and all this other stuff because you want significance or recognition, then Jehovah's probably not going to approve of that. And other people, after a while, will probably be able to feel that from you, that, hey, they just want recognition.
Also, Jehovah knows the love that you have for him, and he's gonna feel it. It's like when we're in the meetings, and you hear a sister or brother that cannot sing, but they're like, Jehovah, and they're like yelling, and you're like, oh my gosh, but he loves Jehovah, she loves Jehovah, and that's all that matters, because other people sing really beautiful, so it just sounds beautiful as long as everyone else is singing. So, but he or she, they're just like showing that love for Jehovah, like that's all that matters. And Jehovah sees that. He doesn't hear that your voice is terrible. For him, it's beautiful. So if if you feel like nervous because somebody's gonna judge you, just think Jehovah will be so happy that you did it. And you don't know who you're gonna encourage. Some people might not even come up to you and say it because whatever it is, maybe they're shy or nervous, but they're thinking, oh my gosh, I want to comment like that person one day, you know?
And that's one of the things that, you know, I try to keep in mind of when I'm at the meeting, when I hear a new voice or somebody I've never heard before, or visiting, you know, somebody who's visiting our congregation, you know, I'll think like, man, I definitely, at the end of the meeting, I gotta go up to them, I gotta, yo, maybe hold on, I gotta go tell this person, I enjoyed your comment. And maybe their comment was terrible. And it's a horrible thing. Maybe it was choppy, they didn't say it right, they studied, they didn't know what they were saying, they read the wrong scripture, they answered the wrong comment, it was completely way off.
Next time
but I let them know, hey, look, I enjoyed your comment, not because of the content of what you said, maybe not. Maybe I just enjoyed your comment because of your effort. Look, I know that you're trying, and I truly appreciate that, and that encourages me to want to put my hand up, right?
And then next time, that brother is going to prepare even more. He's going to be like, that brother really enjoyed my comment. Let me make it better.
Right.
So they keep working. They keep commenting. They have better comments. And you're helping that brother become better, that sister become better because you encouraged them. You said, I really loved your comment. And that's something that he's taught me to do at the meetings. Like, pay attention to who's commenting and who's doing this, who did the prayer, you know. Because then when the meeting's done, you go and say, I really enjoyed your prayer. I really like this. And it's amazing what it can do to someone's self-esteem, especially when they're so shy. Like, I'm really shy.
Right.
And he is not, but he still gets nervous. But I start off with a scripture.
Right.
Reading a scripture because I'm scared to even hear my voice.
It kind of warms you up, kind of puts that grease in the gears, kind of gets those gears spinning. Like, all right, let me start the flame. It's that first spark.
And all he does all the time, he's always like doing this.
Yo, baby, read scripture.
I'm like, leave me alone. You remind me of my mom. My mom did that all the time.
Right.
But it's good because he pushes me, and he'll comment first so I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that has helped me, for the people that were asking, how could I get over the fear of commenting? Quick prayer in your head, real quick.
Yeah,
say please, and take a deep breath.
Right. Start thinking about it.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even before the meeting, you have to study. You have to practice that scripture. You have to study because it's gonna get you more comfortable with what you're saying. Sometimes you're looking at what you wrote, and then all of a sudden, you're just like lost.
Yep.
But Jehovah helps you remember what you just studied. So you have to study, you have to meditate. Write out your comment.
Right.
Tell the brother at the meeting, hey brother so-and-so, can you please put me down for paragraph 6? I wanna give a comment. And he'll have you written there. You know, he's like, Sister Melchoni, you know, and you commit yourself
before anybody else puts their hand up.
Yeah, you're committed that you're gonna do it no matter what.
And now, I love that because now you can't back out.
No.
When you commit, and we mention this in a lot of our videos, you want to succeed in life, commit to somebody else because you'll let yourself down way before you let somebody else down. Right? That's why a lot of people don't like to make promises. A lot of people don't like to commit to things. You know, Jehovah, I promise to you X, Y, and Z. People don't like to say that because I'm not going to let Jehovah down. So let me just play it safe and not promise anybody. I don't want to commit to anybody, right? But if you commit to the brother and let him know, hey, I got a comment on paragraph 9, he'll put you in. He'll ask a question and immediately, Sister Melchoni has an answer for this one.
And boom. I can't breathe. I'm like,
boom, you locked in. And you're already thinking about it. You're like, all right, he's about to call me. It's paragraph 8. It's paragraph 8. You're letting it go. But the amazing thing about that is that you're already committed. You're already prepared, so there's no backing out. And then on top of that, you're already focusing on that during the whole meeting. So by the time that time comes, you're like, hey man, I made it happen. And you feel good about yourself, right? When you actually commit to another person. I love that. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So that's helped me. And you know, just keep trying because sometimes we rate and have several comments. You can't just rely on that one comment. Right. And maybe after you did your comment that you committed to with the brother to do that comment, maybe you have other ones and you're like, I'm just gonna raise my hand now. You know, like the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. I'm not saying you're not gonna get nervous because he always comments and he always gets nervous. It's normal. But you know, you're doing it for Jehovah. Don't ever think that oh no, you know, like I can't do it. Right. You know, and you're motivating other brothers and sisters that are shy possibly to do it too. And it's just great because, you know, like then when somebody you know, somebody else gives a comment that never does a comment. Right. They're like, well, I heard you, and I know that you're shy, you know, and you helped me. You know, that's awesome. Right. You know, you're helping the congregation, and then you get those personal comments going, and that's when it's even like a lot better.
It's a lot more powerful. And I always come back to this judgment thing, because a lot of the reasons why people don't do things in life is because they're fearful of what other people will think of them, right? Look, my wife and I, we're doing a whole Instagram thing. We're doing this YouTube thing. We're playing full out. And the amazing feedback that we get from you guys is incredible. It lights us up. We love that. But there's also a lot of people who criticize us. There's apostates who say crazy things about our religion that we have to, you know, our hashtag is hashtag block and delete. We delete and block so many people. But it's not going to stop us from pursuing what we're passionate about. We love doing this. And we get way more positivity, way more beautiful feedback than we ever get negative. So we're not going to focus on the negativity that comes our way. And it's the same thing with commenting and everything in life. When you want to do anything, you have to get rid of that fear of judgment, right? You have to say, hey, look, love me or hate me, at least I'm trying. And the cool thing is you always have Jehovah's support.
And I think also one thing is that, you know, you believe all these things and you know that, you know, but saying it out loud, it makes it more real for you. When you say, you know, I went through this and you know, this scripture really helped me. I went through the loss of my mother or whatever it was, and Revelation really helped me, you know, 21:4. And you know, this is why. And I know and I believe in the resurrection, you know, and I can't wait to see my family members there. When you say it out loud, yes, you believe that, but when you say it out loud, it's like you believe it even more. It's like you're saying it to everyone, and you're like, I know. It's like when I'm saying it out loud, I believe it, and I'm telling everyone, and I love Jehovah, and Jehovah knows that I love him, and that's why I'm commenting. But just saying something out loud, it makes it more real to you. Like when you're out in service, you know, and you're saying it out loud, you believe that. That's really what's in your heart.
Right. 100%. And it's nice what you're saying too, because some of the best ways to work on something is by actually telling somebody else how they could work on it, because you can't preach to somebody else without practicing with what you preach, right? You don't want to be a Pharisee, you don't want to be a hypocrite. So one of the cool things about participating at the meetings is it's a huge motivation, not just for others, but also for yourself. But the biggest thing about this video is getting over your fear of participation. We know that you have the intention. If you're watching this video, you're like, hey man, this video is for me. I get nervous. And so some of you guys think, you know, oh, but you guys are doing YouTube videos, you guys are live on Instagram.
I get nervous.
Ryan, you talk so much, you write all this craziness. Ask my wife, my palms are sweaty, my heart is racing. Like even when I pray with my wife at night, like I'm sweating, like I get nervous. And I've been doing it for so long. I get nervous, but the biggest thing is I don't mind the fact that I get nervous. Let me tell you something that you may already know. Perhaps you don't know this. But being nervous and excited, your body does not know the difference. I can, like literally, chemically, your body does not know the difference between you being extremely nervous for something, for a talk, an assignment, for a comment, and you being extremely excited. Why? Because it's the exact same emotion. What happens when you're nervous? Palms get sweaty. You start to sweat. What happens when you're excited? Palms get sweaty. You start to sweat. You just can't wait. Your heart starts racing, right?
Yeah.
When you're super nervous, I don't know what to do. When you're super excited, you're like, your body reacts the exact same way. How do you stop breathing? You're freaking out, right? But when you're super excited for something, you're like, this is gonna be crazy. I just can't wait. It's the exact same way. Your body does not know the difference. So something that you can do, here's a huge hack, huge strategy, huge tactic. Tell yourself, say it out loud to yourself, quietly during the meeting, whatever you want to do. Say, I'm excited, not nervous, I'm excited. I write it down, type it, I'm excited, write it. Whatever you can do.
It's gonna change.
But say, I'm excited, not nervous, I'm excited. And eventually, you realize, man, look, I'm just really excited to get this prayer out. I'm just really excited to drop my value, to share what I have to say, my little PC, my personal comment. You're excited to participate. Change it. No longer are you, oh, I'm so nervous, I don't know. You're just excited to share what you have to say off the tip of your tongue, and it's beautiful. And then the other thing to keep in mind, you don't have something right. The other thing to keep in mind is why is it that children, perhaps if you've been in the truth all your life, why is it that children don't have a problem commenting? Why? Do you want to know the biggest reason? There's been a study. Just participation in school and classes and stuff like that. Why is it the majority of children from ages like 1, 2, 3, from dropping the mic saying Jehovah, and they just drop the mic. It's just so deep. To people giving comments. And then why is it that when a child turns a certain age, and they've commented since they were 2 years old, why is it that when a child, or maybe this happened to you, once they turn a certain age, where they start worrying about the judgment of others, that they completely stop commenting because of their fear of judgment, because they're fearful of what other people might think of them. They're fearful of how other people might respond. And that will stop people from achieving their dreams, from achieving your goals, and will 100% stop you from wanting to participate in a meeting. Once fear overtakes you, you're not going to have an amazing life. You can't be fearful, right? Try to replace that fear with gratitude. Hey, I'm grateful for the opportunity that I can participate. You know, there's people in the congregation who wish they could participate. When my mother was disfellowshipped at the meetings, every night she'd come home like I had another comment, I wanted to do this. I noticed because she told me once she got reinstated, like, Ryan, I had so many comments, I wanted to participate, I had something to say, but at all those meetings, I could never share anything. You know, there's people that are sitting at the meeting that can't even participate, that are dying to. And here you are, you have the opportunity and you don't. Come on. We live by a cool thing that says, if you can, you must. If you can comment, you must comment. Stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop caring about the judgment of others.
Be like the kids, be excited. Right. That's why they comment. They're so excited to comment and to say what they gotta say, Jehovah and Jesus. Right. And they're so excited.
It lights you up.
Don't switch that fear for excitement. Right. Switch that I'm nervous for excitement. You're excited to get your comment out.
Right. And I can promise you, you guys will see a huge impact. I love participating at the meetings despite me getting nervous. One of the biggest things that I do is I enjoy commenting so much because it makes the meeting so much more enjoyable, right? When you don't comment, when you're like, you know, just sitting there, I don't know, at least for me anyway, I have like major like attention things. I get super distracted. So when I'm like focused on like commenting on every paragraph, and I don't comment on every paragraph, but like my focus is to participate on every paragraph. I don't always get called on. I don't always put my hand up for certain reasons. I don't want to be that guy that's like constantly like, pick on me. It's too much.
She's like,
in my eyes anyway.
Hands up.
But I try to focus on, all right, what can I say? What can I participate? What comments do I have written out? All those kind of things, because it makes the meeting so much more enjoyable, makes the time fly by, and it just spices up the entire time while I'm there, especially during moments of participation. Well, hopefully, family, you guys got a lot of value from this. Number one thing, eliminate judgment and change those nerves to excitement. And we promise you, you will succeed in getting over your fear of participation and commenting. So if you do love this video, let us know below. Are you committed to overcoming your fear of participation? Maybe you're watching this, you're like, man, I got no fear. I'm fearless. Maybe you're just fearless. But if you do have a fear, let us know below. And definitely come back to this video because we'd love to hear on your next, meeting. Did you overcome that fear? Did you do it? Did you participate?
Work?
Did it work?
Do
our strategies work? It works for us. Let us know if it works for you. That would really excite us up.
Be excited like a kid.
Right. We love it. We love it, family.
Love you guys.
All right, family. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Also, like this video and share with somebody who perhaps, really needs to hear this. Say, hey, they struggle at the meetings. They've done all the articles and everything else. It's just not working for them. They need to hear something from a different point of view. Hey, let them know. Hopefully, we can deliver some value for them as well. All right, family. Again, we love you guys. Bye.